when I say hold it down, I mean hold it down for them first. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And
Yeah.
when I get out here and rap, whatever I'm doing is for them. You know what I mean? So therefore, I'm a voice to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm a voice to this community because people look up to me because I'm very respectful. You know what I mean? And they take that and kind of just run with it, so they expect me to be, you know what I'm saying, a good person. So therefore, hold it down for Miss Otelia Harris. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta represent for her. So.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I think I do.
This is a big move for me, you know what I mean? This rapping and stuff. I love to rap, don't get me wrong, but that's just one part of it, you know what I'm saying? That might be that much for it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a lot more that you could always, you know, I feel like
Yeah.
the way that you've taken this so seriously, you could have taken any work seriously and really chosen what you wanted to do, and you wanted to do this because you wanted to represent all that. I wonder, I mean, I tried to ask when you all were as a group, but I guess I didn't get kind of a good reaction from it. But I was wondering, I mean, your leadership role. I mean, I know things have been changing. You were working as a partner with Melvin, the Dope Boy. What do you see now as the way that the business side is structured? I mean, are you in charge? Is it everybody's a free for all? I mean, what's
CEO? I mean, GPE, like me and Dope Boy started it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what he lacking, you know what I'm saying? I gotta step up extra. So. That makes me a leader, you know what I'm saying?
Right, you have to step up.
Yeah, I gotta step up, or we'll be, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say we'll be at nothing, because he worked hard too, you know.
I mean, he found that venue, right?
Yeah.
So he was out there finding places. He was working. Yeah. That was an important step.
But as far as little stuff, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like, how can I put this? You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to my surroundings. Let me put it like that. So if I see Puff Daddy doing what he doing, you know what I mean? It's me being CEO. I'm trying to get to what he's trying to do. So therefore, I gotta run it like you know what I'm saying, like try to run it like Puff Daddy. And he a leader though. So you know what I'm saying? I am a leader really, but I don't want to really just take.
Well,
too
what
much
parts?
of a
I mean,
leadership
because
role.
you could take a leadership role more in the music sometimes, or less in the music.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that you're trying to take a leadership role in the business side of things. Is that right?
Yeah, I am.
Because I mean, some people. I mean, I was talking to Cade and Yoda about doing some executive producing with the group, but that doesn't mean that you wouldn't be the executive producer with GPE in general. But there could be more than. I mean, a song needs a leader on it, but there also needs to be a leader for the whole project, all the projects that are GPE.
And pretty much they put that on me. They put it on me. You know what I mean?
They want you to lead it.
They want me to. So therefore, I got to be a man and take up.
Hey, that's right. I mean, if somebody asks you to step up and take a responsibility, sometimes you got to do it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And with them asking me being, I can say I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? And feel comfortable with saying it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to step on nobody's toes, too, at the same time, because we all grown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to be, like, bossing people around unless there's a reason to. Sometimes somebody has to lead, and it's not about, like, they're more important or they're better. It's about somebody has to take the lead.
Yeah.
You know?
What I mean? It's team game all the way around. But you do got to have a leader.
Well, there's some people in this project who are more, central than others.
Yeah.
Do you think that everybody kind of will have a chance to make a lot of their own projects? I mean, some of these guys who haven't been in the booth. There's one guy who's come through the studio, he's writing, and he didn't even get in the booth. But there was others.
You know, it's a process. Like, because like I say, we've been doing this. Me and like the Hill Boys. Yeah. Like we just got GP this year, but the Hill Boys been around for a minute, but we ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't took no legal. Like the right way to go about doing things. And
I've liked that I could try to help by giving tips, because I mean I've just gone through starting a business, and I like partnering with you guys, and I like giving you a chance to kind of figure out what you need to do to take it seriously. When I was talking to people, sometimes they miss out on getting something done because they didn't know how to do it right. And I have a lot of things that I figured out over asking questions and being in school and things that maybe not everybody has had an opportunity to learn about. What do you think stands out in GPE's music? I mean, it's not just Gangsta Pimpin' Entertainment. There's more to it than Gangsta and Pimpin'. What else is there that you really want people to see, especially in this project, Family Affair? What did you talk about that? How did you just come about that name? And
Family Affair, this project right here is big because, like, we really done found, all our members, not all of them Gully, shout out to Gully, that's one of them gone, you know what I mean? But basically, everybody is together now, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we basically call it a family affair, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we kind of leaning on each other, you know what I mean? Like, if you go back to the Real Nigga Club and all the other stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's something missing out of all of that, you know what I'm saying? It's good music.
Yeah,
but it's
you have to start with the family.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's something missing. So soon as Bro got out, Kendrick, that set up everything.
That's been a change. I've heard it. I felt it.
And you can feel it too. You can feel it once y'all hear our music. You're gonna be able to feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't all about. Everybody couldn't just bring that soul side to it. Because some people just ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? And with him having it, everything was all good. You feel me?
But not everybody can sing. I mean,
not
somebody can have a good ear.
So.
A lot of you have a good ear or a good tone, but you can't. Not everybody can. Singing and rapping are different things.
Yeah.
And that's part of it. But it's also like, I mean, he has a good ear too. And him and his brother, the way they work together on stuff, I like that.
Yeah.
I think that they'll have a good role in helping a lot of artists around here to find their own voices.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I can kind of step in to help with that. What do you think about D Street?
D Street's the studio.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about that? What I've been doing,
honestly,
how I've been doing.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the
tell me honestly. What would you say?
Like, and I don't want you to feel too.
Hey, I mean, tell me.
Feel too good about what I'm saying. Like, take it to a whole nother level. Like,
all right, what you talking about?
I heard a lot of production around here, and you just learned. You know what I'm saying? And what we been doing, the quality, it ain't came close. Like, I did a track last night up at somebody else's studio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where'd you go?
I went uptown to this little studio uptown. I really don't know what
it
is.
Okay.
It sound like something I did a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At D Street Studios, it may not be the biggest place, but as far as quality, it's excellent. You know what I mean? It's a place that I love to want to,
Do you think it's a good atmosphere to make something?
Oh, yeah, it is.
You like working there?
Yeah, it is. And if we could get in it, be in there a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? I love to be in there. You know what I'm saying? That's the place I go, you know what I mean?
Right.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, I paid last night, I paid $45, and me and somebody went half, and we spent like 2 hours on the train.
Yeah.
Or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I expect way more, but I didn't get that. So, you know what I mean?
I mean, people are surprised. Partially a surprise thing, but part of that is, like, I want to be a part of it. And I like to bring people together, and I couldn't do that at a really high price. I couldn't work with anybody. Yeah. But that's like, I still kind of include it like I'm working together with people, and I think that's a fair thing to do. I like that we're able to work together, and sometimes, I'm just hitting buttons for you. And you're telling me what to do, I'm just hitting buttons. And it's great that you have the ears for it to make that happen. Some people, they need to do that, and they don't know what to say. Yeah. But there's also times when it's like, hey, I have this idea. You got to try it on this. And it's great that we can work together. You'll say low tone. I'm like, oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. But in some studio, they might be like, what does he mean? What do you mean? We work together long enough, but we work to listen to each other and understand.
So we don't build the relationship. Like, me and these streets, the studio don't build the relationship. Like, it's bigger than just me coming in there and just lay down the track. You know what I mean? For real, I feel good calling you. You know what I'm saying? I feel good calling you because I mean, we've
come a long way. Like I'll tell you, because like there've been things where we've taken things the wrong way. We haven't communicated as well as we could have. But I think that we've like come through it. I think that you've come a long way as an artist and as a leader for your group to know like, well, there's times when you gotta lay it down, and there's times where you gotta like ease up and let somebody work or let something happen, see how it's gonna go, because just like. You couldn't do everything, you couldn't do your best work all the time, totally pressured, but you work well under pressure. You've had a lot of, I get the sense you've had a lot of experience with pressure in your life.
I ain't had a lot of experience with pressure, but pressure don't get to me, you know what I'm saying? Because pressure busts pipes, and it ain't gonna bust mine, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let it, you know what I mean? Because I done seen somebody go through so much pressure and raise 3 kids. You know what I'm saying, with no kind of problem.
Like, and that's what you represent right there.
That's what I'm representing right there. She's a good teacher, you know what I mean?
No, I mean,
she's a good teacher. She's a good teacher. Like I say, I pay attention to my surroundings, you know what I'm saying? I see what people do on TV, so I try to practice before, you know what I'm saying, to get to me, so I can be ready instead of be pressured, you feel me?
I think I do.
I'd rather be ready than pressured.
Yeah, that's right, because if you're ready, you won't feel pressured even in that moment.
You won't feel it, no matter what, even if you do.
Even when we started working together, I didn't really come down here that much. I've been coming down here more. I mean, sometimes it's a weather thing, and it's nice to get y'all right. I can't always say I can promise to do that. Sometimes I can do it, so it's better. It's better than waiting.
Oh yeah, we understand.
And that's a big part of it. It's like I'd rather pick y'all up and be like, where are they, and not be able to get all the work done. But I mean, it's nice to come down here now. I kind of got more of a sense of it. There's always kids running around. There's always people looking around a little bit like they might be a little under pressure. But
see, people get it twisted sometimes just because they stop at that gate. Just because it's a gate down there and it's an apartment, it's a bridge. People get intimidated. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's my baby. But people try, you know what I'm saying? get intimidated for no reason though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that go on, but it's a lot of stuff that go on everywhere. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's right.
There's some stuff that go on within the government that, you know what I mean?
I mean, I think I do, but I'm not sure. I wonder if you want to be more clear.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to say more clearly what you mean? Like,
I mean,
I think I know what you mean, but
later
maybe
on, like,
on a track, maybe.
Yeah, something else. You know what I'm saying? Another interview.
What about that though? There ain't no use in talking politics and rap music.
Yeah, ain't no sense in talking politics and rap music. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think sometimes there's a place for that? I mean, like, would you talk about how things could be made better, or like things that you change in your community in a song? I mean, I understand what you were saying in that song, what you were feeling in that song. Because people act like they've got an answer and people should listen to them because they're on a track.
Yeah.
And maybe like you just got to say how it is, and you're more worried. And also in that track, you're more worried about today. You're more worried about right now in your city, in your community, and all of that. But I mean, if you could, or if you had a good thing you wanted to say, would you lay something down to say about? I mean, what do you think should change here? What do you think should stay the same here?
I mean, I think change is gonna change regardless. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta be ready for it. And the biggest thing is, man, it's just not no. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's really, what really get to me is there's not enough jobs out here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So when I said that, like, what I rap about, it's really a creative mind. It's a project. You know what I'm saying? It's an art, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's something to do too, I guess.
Yeah.
I see that there's all people around there. Go on.
Yeah. When I say ain't no sense in talking politics and rap music. You know what I mean? I'd rather for somebody to come and talk to me like, you know what I'm saying, one-on-one, not even one-on-one, whenever. One-on-one with a good personal conversation, you know what I'm saying, instead of just rapping to them, you know what I mean? Because some people don't listen to rap, you feel me?
Yeah, so you really want to reach people, you got to talk to them. You got to listen to them too, I guess, though, huh?
You know what I'm saying? My favorite rapper, Tupac, and he did more than rap. You know what I mean? He did more than rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back to this place, first of all, because this place right here is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might see trash laying around right now, but this place right here is beautiful, and it's raining.
Yeah.
It's still beautiful. You know what I mean? Look at them trees over there.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at them trees over there.
That's right.
This shit pretty. It's gorgeous, man.
I know it. I think they're all going to get pretty bright soon.
And so when I rap,
so you grew up right here? This was your place?
Yeah,
how long you been in this building?
This building, I've been in this building for about 8 years.
And how long you been in this neighborhood?
About 18.
Wow.
Yeah, so really just, I ain't gonna say this all I know, but...
No, but it's most, I mean, where were you when you first moved in here? When you first moved in here, you moved here from somewhere else? It was around town?
It was just around town, you know.
So you've been in Asheville?
Yeah, I've been in Asheville all my life. Asheville stand up, you know what I'm saying? 828. I'm always be that, you know what I'm saying? But Hillcrest is my heart, you know what I mean? That's why I really want to rap, because it's little kids walking around here, you know what I'm saying, look up to me like, hey man, when you gonna let me get a CD? When you gonna let me get a CD? And I love that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
love it, so that kind of inspired me to do it for them too, you know what I'm saying?
I understand, yeah.
So
do you feel like you would ever, I mean, not that you would change your message or not be real with it, but would you ever say something that was like really going out for them in a way that was trying to be positive or give them something to look for? I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you'll say stuff. Yeah. Would you do something like that? Would you would you think that would be okay, or would that take away from
that
being
would be
real?
Awesome. I love to do that. You know what I mean? I love to do that because I can also talk about stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you're not limited in like. I found doing my work, one of the most interesting things has been how complex people are. Because you could look at somebody and say, "Oh, that's a thug," and you could look at somebody and like talk to them, and you might be like, "Yeah, that is a thug." You might still say that's a thug, but you're not gonna say that's just a thug. You know, like
you might respect him being a thug.
You might say, "Oh, well, I understand why," and there's this other layer, and there's this, and they also believe this, and they're also standing up for their family and their community in this other way. So for me, that's been interesting. That comes off more in some people's music than others. But like, I really feel like that for me in my work, and working with you and with everybody else who I've come to know in this community. It's been really interesting to see that because I couldn't deny it, you know, like, and nobody can say to me, "Oh, you just think I'm a thug," because it's like, well, no, I mean, I know you. I mean, like, if I think something about you, it's probably because of something you did, not because I just thought that when I saw you, you know. Like, I feel like that's something like you couldn't say. I mean, maybe you could have said that when I met you, like last December. You could have said if I had judged you quickly, but no, you know, I'll let you in my house. We worked together on stuff. We got to know each other. You come to parties at my place. I've come to stuff down here, you know, and that's like. You couldn't, it's like, and that's what you're talking about with this politics thing too, and I see that, like, that's how I see it too. It's like I couldn't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna go change politics somewhere, but if you can get people to kind of think about things and get to know people, get to
Yeah.
think about themselves, that's where somebody can like open up. And
And that's what I'm really trying to get to. Like, man, you don't understand how much I love this hood, man. And if I could do
Would you
something-
go somewhere else if you were balling? Because you got, let's say you had a platinum album, all right? Let's say you had a platinum album. That'd be $1 million CDs, right? And that'd be $10 million coming in for GPE somehow or another, around, more or less.
Yeah.
So that's talking about like maybe like, depending on how much they were in on songs, whatever. Everybody in the group, let's say, had that.
Yeah.
Would you? You wouldn't be staying here.
Oh no, I got to get my mama out of here.
Yeah, that'd be the first thing you do.
That's the first
thing you do. You get that check.
First thing I do, get my mama a crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And probably get Lala a crib too. You know what I mean?
Lala, is that your grandma?
Nah, that's my baby.
Oh, that's your baby.
Nah, that's my niece. Let me correct that. That's my niece.
Okay, yeah, well, I could get
money.
confused. That's
Yeah.
okay. I understand.
Yeah, that's my money. But as soon as I get that first check, like, it's going straight to her. You know what I mean?
That's nice.
Real.
That's nice, because I bet she's giving you a lot of support. I mean,
yeah, she done been behind my back like the whole time. Like, I done seen so many parents just disown their child for like simple reasons, as far as them wanting to just do stuff another way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're just disown them like, okay,
you're not mine
go
anymore.
ahead, well, don't even talk to me no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
When
guess
I
does
first
that happen a
decided
lot
that-
in your community? People like
I mean,
feel like
you see it. It ain't,
Yeah.
You gonna see it. You know what I mean? You'll see it when you get around it. You know what I'm saying? But my mama, she just let me make my own decisions, and whatever I make, you know what I'm saying? She gonna tell me right from wrong. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
once you
at the
knew
same time,
that,
I kind of knew what was right and wrong. But anything I did, she was there for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whatever I do, I'm gonna be there for her.
That's what's up. That's good. I respect that. I think that's important. It helps to explain a lot of.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like that. What I'm talking about. How people have these layers to them.
Now, when I blow up, and then I might come back a couple of times, like,
yeah,
to see what's going on, but I ain't gonna be involved in nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just be on the music, I guess.
Yeah, I'm being
because
music,
that's what it is about, I guess.
I'm be strictly on music, making music for you, them.
Yeah, you think you'll be in the Carolinas? You go where it takes you. You go where it takes you. Might go out. You might go California, New York, something like that.
Man, if they call me, I'm gone.
All right.
If they call me, I'm gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight like that. For real, the hood gonna always be here, so I can always come back. You know what I'm saying? Unless they tear this bitch down. But as far as that's
do you think that would be a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, if they tear it down.
Well, yeah, if they were
No,
like.
they can't tear this down.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean,
because I heard somebody told me that it was originally supposed to be temporary. Like there was other communities, and then this was going to be temporary.
See, this is one thing about Hillcrest. Like, I understand people just do stuff, but that's nothing. No one else can do anything about it. You know what I mean? But God can control that. When you walk around here, man, if you stay here and you get to know everybody, you might see. If it wasn't running, you might see about 3 kids about this tall walking around.
Yeah, that's why I drove so slow when I was dropping y'all off.
Going down there?
Yeah, that's
people
right.
scared to let their kids out their yard.
That's right. So people think of it like it's the hood, like, oh, that's a scary place, but then the kids are safe to walk around. No one's gonna mess with kids.
It's 3 or 4.
I probably wouldn't do that. Maybe not even in my neighborhood because it's more open somehow. But yeah, you know everybody here.
You know what I'm saying?
They watch out.
And that means that people in that building gonna be looking at that child. People in that building gonna be looking at that. It's nothing but love, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing but love. You know what I mean? I can't.
Well, I like to hear you say it that way because I used to kind of feel that separation there.
Yeah.
And I mean, and sometimes there's a separation. There's a difference. You cross that bridge. There's a difference.
It is, and that'll intimidate somebody coming across that bridge and not knowing what they're gonna see after they get past that gate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was funny. The other day we were driving across. There was that one guy.
Yeah.
I wished I had a camera on. It was too funny to look on his face.
Yeah.
He said, he stopped his car. He didn't know what to do. He's like, man, there's spikes in front of me.
See what I'm saying? Spikes in the road. Okay, it is spikes in the road. Go over.
Yeah, they're going to go down. It's all right.
It's going to go down. It's going to be all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hillcrest is out, man. I mean, this is probably the #1 neighborhood in North Carolina, United States, anything, man, because there's so much love. Like, we don't like to see nobody else down. If somebody's lights cut off around here, and people just really see their lights cut off and they had them on.
Yeah.
People chip in, go around the hood, collect $5, $10 from people. You know what I'm saying? We get their lights cut on, like real talk. It's a lot of love.
That's serious.
On.
That's serious.
And that's serious. And,
Look out for each other.
For real.
Well, what about? Well, I gotta ask them. Well, what about like? What is there a problem with people here in other neighborhoods? I mean, is that more like younger people? Younger people have those kind of problems.
I mean, that's just life, though. You know what I mean? Coming up in Asheville.
I mean, you're bound to have some
hoods.
Yeah.
It's 10 hoods, so you bound to have.
I mean, you give shout outs to other neighborhoods. I mean,
yeah. D-Review, what's up, D-Review?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? D-Review, what's up? Y'all know what time it is. It's good, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? PVA.
Yeah.
Shout out PVA. You Walker Heights, the South. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you
so
get
there's no
older,
disrespect there. It's just,
ain't no disrespect.
But when you're younger, I guess I've heard people
you get
say,
caught up in the moment though. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
they're looking for trouble, I guess.
When you look at it, you grew up with. I pretty much know everybody around the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody say this person's name, I know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't no problem. It's just that when you get to high school, it seems like everything just changes. You know what I'm saying? So you go with the flow of change. You either gonna get caught up in it or you ain't gonna get caught up in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's that.
Well, it was good to be able to come do this here. It was nice to just be able to see them and kind of like have them see me. So, cause I've talked to them on the phone before, but I've never said, "Hey, how's it going?" You know.
Yeah.
You know, if there's ever like a barbecue, something like that down here, I'd love to come down and check it out.
Oh yeah, you
know you're always welcome when I have time for appointments. And I'll see you coming up soon for more of this.
Let me give a shout out to Miss Otelia Harris. I like to give a shout out to Lala, Lil Money, that's my baby. My sister, Taheem, he upstairs, he rap too. Y'all gonna be seeing him soon, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bring him out the closet yet. I'm gonna just let him stay right there while I'm busy right now, you know what I'm saying? Because I just wanna focus. Gotta stay focused, you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Big Ben, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy. Deep Street Studios, that's where we at. GPE, Gangsta Pimpin' Entertainment. Y'all know what it is, man. Positive movements.
Now they know what it is. Now they know what it is.
Positive movements.
All right.